All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. The USA Shalom. All right, it's your brother Paratham. I'm going to open up with Sirach 2. All right, Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. I set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, to Yahweh Shai, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And I'm opening up with that because, a part of this journey, man, this you're doing the best thing we could possibly do is serve the Lord first and foremost. But it comes with that fine print. All right. You could die for doing this. I mean, we don't fear death, man. Scriptures that goes into how the saints love not their lives unto death, right? Because they know that there's something greater coming, right? So, upon doing this work, which seems light, we just preaching the gospel, okay? The way it's supposed to be preached. But it comes with a lot. We're going against the grain of society, okay? We're going against this kingdom, Babylon, spiritual Egypt, okay, America. So, brothers are going to be killed. Brothers have been killed for doing the work. Brothers are going to be martyred, all right? But it's all worth it at the end of the day. So I opened up with this, man, just to kind of kick off these few scriptures, these precepts that I have. Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. All right, so again, Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, we're going to be tempted. We're going to be tried, as it says down here in verse 5. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient without our change to a lower state. All right. Yeah, man. It's a scripture that says, what is it? Isaiah 59. He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey, man. All right. This earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So when you're doing the right thing, you put a target on your back. You put a target on your back when you have the names, when you're moving for the Lord. All right, and we're gonna have to deal with some things, man. Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Be faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, that crown of salvation. Your brothers is going to get booked up. Brothers is going to get tossed into prisons, FEMA camps, and they're going to try to get us to forsake the Lord, like the elder Eleazar in the second Maccabees, man. They tried to make him eat the swine's flesh and deceive his people, but he stood firm. He stood tall, like the mother and the seven brothers, the 7 sons. All right, we got to be in that type of spirit. It's verse 11. He that had an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. He that endure unto the end, the same is going to be saved, man. Revelations 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast that which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. All right. He's going to keep us from the hour of temptation, man. It just said here in the second chapter that we're going to be given that crown of life. All right. We won't see that second death. All right. As it says in verse 11. Shalakia. Let me see. From there, we're going to jump to, let's get into these scriptures about the martyrs, man. There's Revelation 6 and 9. It says, Revelation 6, verse 9, it says, when he had opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh and for the testimony which they held. They died for the word, man. They died for Yahweh Shai, for this truth, for this gospel. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? All right. So the brothers that were put to death for the name, all right, that stood stiffly for the name, they're up in the kingdom right now, all right, up in the spiritual world, okay, crying like, yo, they want this shit to end, man. They want they want to be avenged, okay? And the saints will take the kingdom, man. We living in those times where things is about to get spooky for the rest of these heathen nations and 2/3 of our people. You know, 2 Timothy 3:12. Yea, all that would live godly in Hamashiach shall suffer persecution. All right. When thou depart from evil, you make thy prey. Make thyself a prey, roughly paraphrasing as we just read. 1 Peter 4:14. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Yeah, we're glorifying the Lord, man. We're glorifying him by rehearsing the righteous acts and by doing this work, presenting our bodies a living sacrifice. Verse 15, let none of you suffer as a murderer or as a thief or as an evildoer or as a busybody in other men's matters. If any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh on his behalf. And that's the spirit brothers is in, man. At least the spirit brothers is in. There's an account in Acts 5. I'm going to start at 37. After this man rose up, Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. All right, so somebody just a wolf in sheep clothing, okay, who eventually was put to death, and all his followers dispersed, were lost again. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain, because scriptures going to follow not a multitude to do evil, man. All right. It says, and now I say unto you, verse 38, refrain from these men and let them alone. For it is the counsel. For if this is the counsel, or if this be the work of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it. Lest happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh. Yeah, because you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. This is the Lord's doing. He was basically telling them, yo, leave them brothers alone. Let them, if that be of the Lord's will, let them, it's going to happen whether y'all try to stop them or not. All right. This thing's not coming to naught, man. The Lord's not going to forsake us. Lord willing, we be accounted of that number, man. He's going to deliver us from this shit, man. It says, verse 40. And to him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahweh Shai and let them go. It says, and they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for the name, for his name. It says, and daily in the temple and in every house they cease not to teach and preach Yahweh Shai Mashiach. That's what we doing right now, man. All right. We're going to suffer shame. Brothers are going to be beaten in these coming times. All right. But we're going to rejoice because we know that's a sign, man. You know, to be counted worthy, to be beaten and counted, you're worthy of the name of Yahweh Shai. It means you're doing something right. Man, let me jump back to what else do we have over here? It's Revelations 24:5. It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and the judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not until 1,000 years were finished. And this is the first resurrection. I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. That's the point. And they didn't fold. They didn't take the chip. All right. They didn't forsake the name of the Lord. They stood firmly. They stood stiffly. In fact, let's get that. I'm going to close out on that. Second Esdras 2 and 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off mortal clothing and put on the immortal, them bodies, spiritual and celestial bodies, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. And now they are crowned and receive psalms. And then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowned them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right, it's beautiful. Then the angel said unto me, go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. So at the end of the day, it's all worth it. Everything is all worth it. Okay, you know. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Lord willing, this built up spirits. Use your spirit. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakapadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Keep enduring, Akim, Kwam Yasharala.